I did it, Bernard, because, well, when you moved out here with your little group of Bernard and Harry and Perlita and Dave, you guys destroyed the police officers black and white. And the group of you went around stealing everybody's shit with GPS Night and the Ellery's and the All-American like a fucking fool, Bernard. That's the whole point. It's not your black and white. And they move in the direction where Red Randy and them, your carnies, started out, Bernard. You're rapists, thieves, murderers, and liars. You guys de-evolved Heathers and those girls' stuff. You went around grifting it, then you guys lie about it, then you guys try to claim the 80s and or the techno. They keep going down toward his direction. That means you stole it and lied, Bernard. And you're murderers and thieves. So basically how you guys started out as rapists torturing the idiots is what you guys begin with again, Bernard. You want to claim it? You want to be the bit of fat? You want to be stupid with Perlita and those people? You can. With Steve Jones and Morgan? You want to be rapists and murderers? My dad an asshole? You're the dumb fuck, Bernard. We tried to tell you and warn you people, Elton and you guys of us before, Bernard, but it just doesn't penetrate in your skull. Now we know, like I said, where the stank comes from, and the San Diego PD can prove that you guys broke their 80s and the music, and then the military can too, and the Coast Guard. Then you guys screw up the 80s, now you guys try to take over the techno. Same fashion, Bernard. All you guys do is take other people's shit, torture them and rape them and murder them. And they have the evidence for it, Bernard. It has nothing to do with me and Brian, my dad. The group of you have always been rapists and murderers and thieves to do whatever you want. And that black and white, we now have proof, never was you guys's. That Joe committed rape and murder of children for it. Girls and boys. And desynced out Peach, Turquoise, and the blue, with the stolen rainbow, and Karen and Stan and them cover for that piece of shit. So what do you think the Antillas and the Freemans are going to be able to create? A piece of crap. Then they can prove it in Texas and Florida and Colorado and anywhere else you move, Bernard. Has nothing to do with being an asshole. The stuff already worked in the group of you come in and screw up other people's shit. So if it belonged to the Hiltons, Bowmans, and Kennedys, Hollywood celebrities, Bernard, they get to ram down on your fucking head for being a dumb fuck in the first place, coming out here, stealing people's shit and fucking it up and causing controversy. It means that the All-American has always been a pain in the ass. The Bitted Bat 4 and those cans and those boxes have always been fucking pains in an ass and the lie. It means the NATO Bitted Bat 4 are the problems, Bernard. The four of you are the pieces of shit of the earth. And Perlita and Dave. You guys keep asserting something belongs to you, making demands. The world provides, Bernard, but it doesn't seem to sink into that rapist, pedophile piece of shit mind of Dave and Harry's proof that it never belonged to them. That you guys created conflict and fucked it all up. Point is, Bernard, you're a dipshit and you don't belong out here, and your Negroes are a problem. It's not me and Brian who are the assholes. It's not the police officers or firefighters or the paramedics or the military. It is, or the SEALs. It is you, Bernard, because you keep claiming white purity or perfection that's not yours. Same thing with the GPS Night. It proves basically, Bernard, that you went after me in the same fashion that you did Wendy Beaver and Jay Beswick and Greg Faust and my cousins and the Schwartzes and Bailey and Kim and damn near everyone you come in contact with, Bitted Bat 4. So Bernard, when you do it so many times and people cut you a break and even saved your lives, it gets on people's nerves, and the Israelis figure it out, the Spaniards figure it out, France figures out you're a piece of shit. Damn near everyone. Greece, Russia. That's all you guys, you're gonna do, Bernard. They figure out Bernard LaFagala, Chance, and Perlita and Dave and Pick a Street, Jamaica Street, one that produce nothing but shit. And the first who's going to detect it would be your own military, Bernard. And the police officers and firefighters. Just because you think you're law Bernard, doesn't mean you are. Just because the Freeman Law Firm exists doesn't mean they supersede the Schwartz. Just because you lied to them, Bernard, doesn't make it so. That's why some people do what we do. If you pay attention yesterday, one does the same. Because he already knows of the Blue Man fight, the Blue Boy fight, and he's probably more of a real one than the whole group of you fighting over it. The whole point is, Bernard, there's several methods. So the point is, Bernard, it never belonged to you or Perlita and Dave. And that's what I proved to the police and the firefighters and the military and some other people. Who are the dipshits that move in, fuck, make people sick? Have fun, Bernard. Like I said, you was your last carny Renaissance ditch effort to be famous. Country and Western and ghetto style are riding around on their red bikes all fucked up in the name of the oyster cracker all-American man. Experimentatoring made them sick. Now they want it to work. Now you want ghetto life too, Perlita? You already did ghetto life. I have a friend, Bernard, who's been, not Aaron, but waiting, several of them, watching the group of you be fools. And I told you too, Bernard, it was based upon Judah, Israeli Spaniard, and that blue that you guys jacked up when the music was working correctly before you guys committed your murders and your bullshit story, Bernard, of the All-American, making shit up about people's burrs and shit, destroying the pointed teeth, the eyeballs, they got it all, Bernard, down to the face pokey chin. And now Jay Beswick too knows that you guys went after his daughter Kimberly and Heidi, the blonde. The evidence is all there that you're starting to repeat the same abuse and torture and murder, Bernard and Ellery. Based upon one. So Perlita and Dave and Harry Pickett Street to make a street what it turns out to be, Coca-Cola, Karen and Joe and Stan, Pepsi Center, Perlita, that you are the pains in the asses of the earth. And as well as Elton and Doug. And they get all pissed off, the Negroes. Oh, Elton. Oh, Doug, Dave, our weed connection, our heroin addiction. Whoa, they get all pissed and shit when they know the names of their drug dealers. So, Bernard, the personality and attitude of your own people suggests that Elton and Doug and Dave Ballamorad, as well as the GBS Night and the Oyster Cracker and Tilleman, and the Ellerys have always been the problem. And I just helped solve it an old-fashioned way with the police officers and Navy and the Coast Guard, and you guys get mad. And they can prove it forever, Bernard, Perlita and Dave Ellery, that you are the rapists and murderers and torturers trying to frame people. That you are the ones that disseminate the earth. That you are and have always been the problems of the earth. So, Bernard and Perlita and Dave, you can bloat. It didn't work for you, Bernard. You can claim it did, but smart people take the good data, do it somewhere else. While you guys make fools out of yourself, they can watch you guys die off professing that it worked. Carney Bernard of the Renaissance, Perlita and Dave, and like I said, you guys get to look like fucking idiots in front of millions of people on the planet Earth when it worked fine before you fucked it up, Bernard. You guys just think you know everything and you don't. So I hope you enjoy your inverted red and inverted blue. You stole in your white, black and white. You stole fitted a fat. And it's already doing it. Blue one, red one, black one, white one, black one. Have fun, Bernard. It's your team of workers for the Carney Circus. We told you. Don't do it. You guys keep going. You steal shit, commit rape and murder thinking you're badasses. Sit on top of something that was already evolved, Bernard. And guess what? You're gonna look like a fucking fool. But you already did. It used to be cool and nice out here. A lot prettier, too. Too bad you guys moved in and fucked it up.